This is for my good friend, Al Gore. Why would you vote for Randy Frank for President of the United States? Because, Al, my first action will be to employ people. Not exactly sure how they're going to do it, but we'll contact CH2M Hill. We're going to snap a couple lines from San Diego and Los Angeles and divert warm, gassed sewage water to the desert. Kabang! In a couple years, we will have an enormous quantity. The same gusher strength that came out in the Gulf that we all talked about, that big gusher. It takes 7 days for San Diego and Los Angeles to quantify that amount of liquid. Put it into the Great Mojave Desert. We have more fertile land in America and more water to use again without warming the ocean. I believe, Al, that's what you're talking about, is the ocean's warming up. Well, brother, let's take the sewage water out, employ Americans, put some steel lines in, well, I should say maybe it'll be Chinese, put a couple pipelines, some wind towers. Well, more than likely it will be Chinese, but oh, come on, they're brothers, we're all brothers together. But let's get our sewage water out and show the world how it's done. That's right. We're talking about Al Gore and global warming. Well, if we're warming up, let's get our warm water out of the ocean for 3 5-year periods, or 15 years. It's been 20 years now from start to finish. San Diego and Los Angeles have had exemptions given by the Coastal Commission from the EPA. The EPA only selectively enforces things. If you're too big to fail, it's sort of like a city. They're too big. They don't know what to do. They're just too big. So it takes a president, Randy Frank, to tell you what to do. That's just one. There's the bang, bang, bang. Brother, will put us to work. We'll make the country a much better place. And we'll show the world how to be, I'll say, environmental friendly. Because if we're going to pile all these people into cities, let's start bringing chickens and forests to the city. Fruit forests. Let's require fruit trees in City Hall instead of requiring them not to be on City Hall. Let's put nut trees all over the parks. These giant monolithic train stations, BART pads. Oh, BART pads, yeah. Police officers that come out of the Napa Valley. Oh, I'm sorry, brothers and sisters. The trainers should be put in prison for the rest of their life in 6x8s. And yes, I said this correctly. Elect me President of the United States. And the supervisors and the instructors from Napa Valley Law Enforcement Academy have violated us so bad. Oh, brothers and sisters, have you seen what they have done to us by training these young minds to violate our statutes, to shoot us? This is where the Bart kid was from. When he got shot, his trainer, the kid that did the shooting, the trainer came from Napa Valley. That's my valley. Peaceful place. We pretty much let anybody go on. We're napkins. We'll suck it all up. But to continuously train these kids to shoot and to violate the penal code because they're exempt, district attorneys around the country need to straighten up. We're getting kicked and beaten at an unbelievable rate. If you want to know what's wrong with America, it's because walk down the street, talk to people. They're being beaten by police officers. Well, we just get beaten. They throw your hands together, they throw your ass in jail, and then they'll talk about it later. They go home. You'll sit in jail for days before you see a magistrate. It's nothing like our Constitution has asked for. We get a right to see a magistrate immediately. You cannot jail us for not wearing a seatbelt. It is not a jailable offense. Oh, how many times do we get jailed per day for that offense? Please. Help America. Shut down the police force. And when we elect Randy Frank, that is I, we'll be partying. In 3 years, we'll take 1/3 of the pollution out of the automobile and the truck. We could knock 10% of the warmth out of the ocean by popping a few of these big sewage lines out and just moving the water. We've successfully done it in Santa Rosa. We successfully do it in Los Angeles and San Diego. It's a much smaller task than you would imagine. It will only take a few years. Please, think about the system. Think about the future. Elect Randy Frank, President of the United States. Thank you for your time.